Stop scrolling. You won't believe what's lurking in the deepest, coldest parts of our oceans. Far below where sunlight dies, a world exists that looks completely alien. Here, bones turn invisible, skin disappears, and entire skeletons glow like crystal. Some creatures have skulls you can see through. Others have backbone-like structures that shine like glass rods. And some are so transparent, you can watch their organs and internal frames move in real time. Even scientists were shocked. At first, they thought their cameras were glitched. Today, we're diving 12,000 feet down to explore the top 10 deep-sea creatures with transparent skeletons. Animals so unreal, they seem to belong on another planet. Strap in. The abyss is about to reveal a world you'll never forget. Let's begin. Number 10. Comb jellies with glass. Comb jellies look like drifting rainbows, their bodies floating through black water like living lanterns. But the real reason they're on this list, they're crystal clear internal support rows. Instead of bones, comb jellies have delicate, transparent comb plates, thin glass-like structures running down their bodies. These combs act like an internal skeleton, helping them move, bend, stabilize, control direction. As they swim, tiny hair-like structures on the comb plates scatter light, creating shimmering rainbow reflections, almost like LED lights hidden inside a ghostly body. Scientists believe this transparency is pure survival engineering. If your skeleton is invisible, you are invisible. And down here in the abyss, invisibility isn't magic. It's life or death. Number 9. Transparent snailfish. Found in trenches deeper than Mount Everest is tall, snailfish look soft, fragile, and completely see-through. Many species have skulls so thin and translucent they almost look like they're made of wet glass. Why so delicate? Because heavy bones would collapse under the crushing pressure. Pressure strong enough to compact steel. So evolution redesigned them. Bones become paper-thin. Color disappears. Cartilage replaces hard bone. Skull plates turn transparent. The result? A skeleton so light and flexible it survives a world that would crush almost anything else. They may look gentle, but they're living proof that the softest creatures often endure the harshest places. Number 8. Sea angels. Sea angels look like tiny winged spirits drifting through icy water. They live far from sunlight, in places so cold and dark that almost nothing else can survive. Inside, their bodies are clear internal plates, structures that act almost like bones, helping them move their wing-like fins and stay stable as they fly through the sea. Their transparent frames create an alien silhouette when even the faintest light passes through them. They're tiny, harmless, but mesmerizing. Sea angels show how elegant deep-sea evolution can be, almost artistic. Number 7. Larval eels. Before eels grow into long predators, they pass through a stage where their bodies become completely transparent ribbons. These larval eels, called leptocephali, have almost invisible bones, see-through skulls, clear cartilage, no pigment at all. Their internal skeletons are so faint you can barely tell where they begin or end. Why so invisible? Because they drift for months in the open ocean, and transparency is their only protection. Their ghost-like skeleton is temporary, but it's one of the most surreal life stages in the entire ocean. Number 6. The glass squid. Imagine a balloon made of crystal drifting through the abyss. That's the glass squid. Inside its body is a transparent structure called the gladius, a shell-like internal backbone running from head to tail. It looks like a thin, glowing glass rod floating inside the squid. If predators can't see your skeleton, they can't see you. So evolution made the gladius nearly invisible. Some species even hide their organs behind transparent tissue, so their shadows can't be detected from below. The glass squid is a perfect example of how life adapts when darkness becomes your entire world. Number 5. Salp chains. Salps look simple, until you zoom in and notice the delicate transparent rods inside their bodies. These internal membranes function like a skeleton, helping them pump water, filter food, move efficiently. A single salp is tiny, but thousands join together, forming massive chains that stretch dozens of meters long. From far away, they look like drifting ghost cities, a living chain of transparent skeletons floating through the dark. These support rods shine like diamond-clear frames, holding each creature together. Down here, even colonies have crystal skeletons. Number 4. The transparent sea cucumber. The headless chicken monster. This deep-sea cucumber may have the weirdest nickname ever, but its body is a masterpiece of transparency. It has a clear outer layer, see-through internal support rings, transparent connective structures. Through its body, you can see the outlines of its internal frame, almost like a jellyfish crossed with a parachute. It doesn't try to hide in the sand. It doesn't bury itself. It is camouflage. Some submarines passed right by it without knowing it was drifting only a few feet away. That's how perfect its transparency really is. Number 3. Wantiantu gaso kont antu. Wantish. This fish is famous not for its color, but for the lack of it. The silver catfish has a skeleton so transparent it looks like an X-ray that learned how to swim. You can see its skull, its backbone, its fin rays, all glowing faintly inside its clear flesh. Deep-sea versions are even more transparent than freshwater ones. Because predators in the abyss hunt by silhouette, a visible skeleton would be an instant death sentence. The crystal catfish solves that problem by making its bones disappear. Number 2. The glass octopus. One of the rarest creatures ever filmed. Almost no one sees it in the wild. The glass octopus is so transparent that only 2 parts stand out: its eyes, its digestive gland. Everything else is clear, even the cartilage-like structure that supports its body. This internal frame looks like a thin, curved glass sculpture floating inside an otherwise invisible animal. Some scientists call it the genius of the deep because of how perfectly it blends into total darkness. It's one of the most breathtaking creatures in the ocean. Number 1. The barreleye fish, the king of transparent anatomy. A creature so bizarre it changed how scientists understood the deep ocean. The barreleye fish has something no other animal has: a transparent skull. You heard that right. Its entire head is covered by a clear dome. Through it you can see its rotating tube-shaped eyes, its internal head structure, its skeletal support system. Why transparent? Because this fish looks upward through its skull to track prey based on silhouettes above. A normal skull would block its vision. A transparent skull gives it a 360-degree view. This might be the most extreme deep-sea adaptation ever discovered. It's not just weird, it's revolutionary. The deeper we go, the stranger life becomes. Creatures stop looking like fish and start looking like living glass sculptures. Transparent skeletons aren't just strange designs. They're masterpieces of survival. In a world where one shadow could mean death, being invisible is the ultimate superpower. From skulls you can see through, to gladius backbones that shine like crystal rods, to internal frames clearer than the water around them. These animals remind us of one thing: Our planet is still full of mysteries, full of life we barely understand, full of creatures that look like science fiction but exist right now beneath our feet. And if this is what we've discovered so far, imagine what we still haven't found. Thanks for diving into the deep with me today. If you want more unbelievable ocean creatures, just tell me the next topic. Because the deep sea is waiting, and we've only explored the surface.